Hello and welcome to Robbie's Lobby Hobby of Gaming, where I'll be playing Final Fantasy V. With this one, it's going to be a lot different from the originals. And this was never released in the United States of America until, what, Game Boy Advance? I've actually almost beaten this game. I have not been able to beat this game, but I just want to make one thing clear. From the Super Nintendo version to Final Fantasy V to the Game Boy Advance to PC, they do not have those nice looking sprites. They have those disgusting looking, nasty, this sprite for the heroes. My head is on fire. Let's turn down the sound effects first. Diagonal movement basically just means I get 8, so where I can actually go out like this instead of just like that. That's what diagonal movement means. It will mess me up quite a bit, but I got it. Get it, Chocobo? Okay. Yeah, so we get these nasty sprites. Very nasty looking sprites. And I think the reason why they did this as well is because I also believe that it is on mobile as well. Call him Bart. Guluf. Galuf. Golof. And Godspeed and all that whatnot. If you look at the meteorite, it's literally in squares. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. That had to hurt. I love Auto Battle. probably wondering what ABP is. That stands for ability points. So, when I was in the menu, you would have seen that at the very top left-hand corner, well, at the right-hand side, the very top left column, or boxes, I should say, you would have seen a job. Well, I mean, obviously when you defeat monsters, you level up your, man, I was saying that backwards. You level up your, job levels. Ooh, nice jump. So, like I said, I have played this. So, that's why I'm actually going to give you some spoilers, is that certain jobs, actually, that you can equip for sub-level jobs, meaning, like, you can have a main job, and then a secondary, you know, sub-job, basically like Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, what's really cool about some of the abilities, like, for example, the Thief, when it comes to the Thief, what the Thief is able to do is that the Thief is able to see hidden pathways. She's got the hots for her. Let's ride. As Nicolas Cage was gonna be like, let's ride. So right up there, you'll see in this column right here at the top row, you see job, and on the right hand side, you'll see ability. So this is not like Final Fantasy Tactics. This is actually one game where you want to try to get as many jobs, you want to find as many jobs as you possibly can without leveling your character. Steel bats? Bat made of steel? Oh yeah, Galuf is he's a monk, I believe. So right now, like, he seems very weak, but trust me, his damage just skyrockets when he levels up. It will go up to an absurd amount of attack damage. They can't see me, but I can see them. So in this game, you'll see that the equipment also has something called weight to it. That basically just means how slow you act in battle. Like, obviously, if an enemy has a weight of 1, they're going to go first. If you have a weight of 2, you're going to go second. So right now, at the beginning of the game, it's okay to level up your characters, but not too much. Again, you want them to level up along with their job levels. then. Now, where that noise opened up what, I don't know. They're all sleeping. I think you have to actually go back when you press that button. Stuck on everything. Hey, Retro, Gaming and Knuckles. Nice stream. Oh, thank you. Just started. It's actually been... I've actually never played the original on the Super Nintendo. Because it wasn't out here in America. But there are some things I do remember when I played this. Oh, I guess you don't have to go back. Oh. Well, I just ruined that. Push the button. Ooh, first try. I don't know why, but it seems like Galuf, like, because he's just a melee character, like, for, monk-wise, I'm gonna just call him a monk. He's just, like, he gets high critical ratios, and it's weird. Oh, that's what that was about. Okay. Alright, so I already pushed that button over there. I don't know where it leads. I'm gonna go to the ship now. Where become stowaways. There is one thing about this game that I do remember, but I don't want to spoil it. And in case anybody misses it later in the game, I will tell you. If you ever want to get into a Final Fantasy game, play Final Fantasy IV first to see if you like it, and then just from there, I guess, just whatever you want to play for Final Fantasy, just go right ahead. Yeah, so, because personally, for me, my personal favorite is Final Fantasy VII. And, pretty much, you know, if I were like, oh, you know, like, play Final Fantasy VII, it's so good. And then, obviously, I sound like a fanboy. Like, I love Final Fantasy VII, but there are also many other good Final Fantasy games. For, again, example, Final Fantasy IV is really good, 5's good, 6 is good. Final Fantasy 1 is obviously the starting and beginning of the game. You got Final Fantasy 2, which is the oddball of the whole series. You got Final Fantasy 7, which I love. 8 is extremely weird. 9, I didn't care much for that one. 10's good. 11 is an MMO. I didn't really care much for 12, but that one's also good. I did not like 13. 13 Part 2 is actually pretty good. I haven't played 13 Part 3. Which is Lightning Returns. Like, I hated Final Fantasy 13. That is not a Final Fantasy game. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. That's really good. You know what? I don't blame you because there's a lot of places in the Final Fantasy games where you will get stuck, and I'm extremely guilty of that one as well. Because there's a lot of places in the games where I got stuck, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. 14 is also an MMO. I didn't really care much for 15. It is good, but I didn't really care much for it. Piratey pirate. Oh, Final Fantasy X-2, I guess, is okay as well. I haven't really gotten too much into that one. See when Ferris said that pendant? Final Fantasy Tactics for the Game Boy Advance and Grimoire of the Rift, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, they're also pretty good. But yeah, if you... How am I going live? Oh, I'm using OBS. And then we're going to shift over to her. Remember when she said that pendant? It says, why does a Princess Tycoon have the same pendant as I do? So has anybody caught on with that yet? It's like they just jump out from the stairs. Alright, take care, Retro. Hope to see you again. Hope you have a good day, too. Fast-moving ship when you can move in any directions. Of course the game's gonna run its course now. It's just gonna do this. Kinda sounds like the battle music theme for Final Fantasy itself. Alright, just from my previous battles. I'll just say this right here. Okay. Ba-na-na-na-na. Treasure chest contains a tent. Wonderful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will stop this right here, so I hope you enjoyed it. So take care, have a good one, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.